9 hikers, 1 mountain, a mystery frozen in time. In February 1959, a group of experienced mountaineers set off into the icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Russia. They never returned. When rescuers found their campsite, it looked like something out of a nightmare. Their tent had been slashed open from the inside. The hikers had fled barefoot into sub-zero temperatures. 9 sets of footprints led away from the tent and up the snowy slopes, some of them belonging to people who had clearly broken their bones. Their injuries were so violent, they resembled a car crash, and when the search party reached the hikers' camp, they found traces of radiation on their clothes, and their bodies, or what was left of them, were scattered across the snow as if they had been running for their lives from something. The official Soviet reports were vague: an avalanche, hypothermia, military testing. None of it fully explained why the hikers had acted with such panic, and so the legend spread: UFO encounter, a secret weapons experiment gone wrong. Even whispers of creatures that roam the mountains at night. To this day, no one can agree on what truly happened on that mountain. Only one fact is certain: 9 lives ended in terror, leaving behind a trail of evidence that refuses to make sense. It started with a bang. The hikers had been making their way through the Ural Mountains when a sudden explosion rocked their camp in the middle of the night. The sound was so violent, it was recorded by a local seismograph as a minor earthquake. What caused the blast remains unknown, but it was powerful enough to shatter the ice-jammed tent, sending the hikers fleeing into the freezing cold. But then things took a turn for the worse. As the terrified group stumbled through the knee-deep snow, their conditions worsened. Some suffered broken bones, possibly from the initial explosion or from falling in the snow, yet they kept moving, driven by a primal instinct to survive. And here's where the mystery deepens: the hikers' behavior changed. According to the official reports, they seemed to lose their minds, stripping off their warm clothes and abandoning their packs. Did they know something was chasing them in the darkness? Something that forced them to flee without their essential gear in the middle of a snowstorm. As if the ordeal itself wasn't enough, the hikers' bodies were mutilated, desecrated as if something had torn their flesh. To add another layer to this gruesome puzzle, traces of radiation were found on their clothing, suggesting a possible link to a secret military testing ground nearby. Could it be that the hikers stumbled upon something they weren't supposed to see, some top-secret military operation? Or were they the victims of a crazed killer who stalked the mountain trails? Or perhaps the most terrifying possibility of all, a creature that roams the mountains at night, preying on unsuspecting hikers. The official investigation labeled it an avalanche, but even that couldn't explain why the tent was cut open from the inside. This unsolved mystery continues to captivate and terrify, leaving us with more questions than answers. If you had been there that night, would you have survived the Dyatlov Pass incident? Let me know in the comments below. And for more chilling tales, stay tuned for more updates.